While the strongest wind may be letting up, the wind chill will not. We'll let you know how long these bitter cold wind chills will stick around.
Those whipping winds creating quite the mess.
It's definitely damaged.
Hear from neighbors who are now in for a big cleanup. Plus, massive amounts of mail stolen from luxury homes around the DMV. Police think they know who's behind it. Then, two businesses set on fire more than a year ago. Now they're excited to finally reopen their doors. And lighting up your home for the holidays can come at a cost. We have some of the most important tips to keep you safe as you get those decorations up.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
A live look outside. Gusty winds gripping the region on this DMV first warm day, and temps are set to drop even more tonight. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Elisa Gale. That camera was definitely shaking a bit there. We have team coverage this afternoon. DC News Now's Randy Bass has been tracking the conditions all around the DMV.
But first, we begin with meteorologist Damon Madsen. And Damon, we were talking about the wind earlier today. It doesn't seem to be letting up.
No, this wind is no joke out there, and we have been dealing with some very strong wind gusts, especially through the late morning into the early afternoon. That was pretty much the peak of the wind, and look at some of these gusts that were recorded. Look at the Sibyllesville up along the Catoctin Mountains, 68 miles per hour. Your eyes don't deceive you with that. Reagan, right near D.C., even recorded a 58 mile per hour gust at the airport earlier this morning, and generally throughout the region, we've seen 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts that have been common throughout the entire day, and that's been enough to cause some downed trees, down power lines, and power outages. The wind advisory for these strongest gusts does continue for another couple of hours until 6 p.m. across the large majority of the DMV. But the good news is, once the advisory is over with, we should start to see those strongest gusts wrap up, and here's the effects they've had. Again, power outages have been popping up spotty across the area, but we still do have a few hundred customers without power around the district in Fairfax, Prince George's, Montgomery counties, even all the way up toward Frederick and Loudoun counties. So thankfully, any power outages, any damage reports we've had have not been widespread, but it's enough to cause some problems. And if you lose power, it's not the night you want to have that happen, because it is getting cold and fast. Temperatures are dropping as we head into the night, down into the 20s, and with that wind whipping around out there, the wind chill makes it feel that much colder. So we'll talk about how much longer these blustery conditions will linger and just how cold it's about to get tonight going into your Friday, coming up here in just a bit.
Damon, thank you. Happening right now, crews around the DMV are cleaning up after whipping winds down power lines and trees. DC News Now's Randy Bass has been tracking the damage around the region. She joins us live now in Alexandria. Good afternoon, Randy.
Hey there, Sarahville. It's still very, very busy, very, very windy here in Alexandria this afternoon. Crews are here on scene from Dominion Energy working to repair power lines that came down with a large tree here this morning. Still close to 1,000 people across the DMV are without power at this hour. Those winds that whipped through here this morning, close to 40 to 50 miles per hour. What started as a normal Thursday morning for Hyattsville neighbor Andrew Grant,
Very loud, sort of sudden bang, like a booming, crushing sound.
quickly changed with a whipping gust of wind.
I just look outside and this tree is right across my front yard. It's knocked out power lines. It's clipped my house.
That tree also scraped his car and took out power for many homes on the block. Grant feels grateful the damage is minimal.
Just very thankful it did not fall just a little bit more onto the body of my house.
Yeah, I mean, a few inches that way.
Absolutely. I mean, my bedroom's right there. My cat was sleeping there. It would have been much worse.
In Alexandria, another huge tree taking out two cars on Alabama Avenue, tangling power lines, knocking out power poles and transformers this morning. Neighbor Diana Meredith was making breakfast when it happened.
Heard, some kind of popping noise, and then the power, the lights flickered on and off, and then looked out the window, and this cable had come down and was sparking.
She says crews arrived quickly to clear and fix the lines. Until then, Meredith is getting by on battery power.
We can get by for a day or so. It'll be fine. I have to do some work on my computer, and I'm running it on battery and running it off my phone's, mobile hotspot. So Obviously, that's not going to last forever, but it'll get me through today.
All right, crews here in Alexandria. This is the intersection of Alabama and Kentucky Avenues. Still a lot of work to be done here. They have just erected this new pole, new transformer here. Dominion Energy estimates that could be about 7 o'clock tonight before the power here in this neighborhood is fully restored. Until then, this part of the Delray neighborhood remains dark tonight. In Alexandria, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Randy. And breaking on the West Coast, the National Weather Service has canceled a tsunami warning for California and Oregon.
Yeah, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake triggering that warning there. That earthquake was as far as San Francisco, and it was followed by smaller aftershocks. There are no immediate reports of major damage or injuries at this time. And happening right now, an Amber Alert has been issued after 3 children were taken from their bus stop in Virginia this morning. Police say they may be in extreme danger. They say the children were kidnapped in Fisherville, that's in Augusta County there. The 3 children are 6-year-old Jalea Lewis, 8-year-old Jemiah Lewis, and 10-year-old J. Marcus Lewis. According to the sheriff's office, they were waiting for the bus around 7:40 this morning when a black 4-door vehicle pulled up and took them. Now, police believe they are with this woman. She's their biological mother, 35-year-old Shanice Davison. Again, troopers believe they are in extreme danger. If you know anything, you are urged to call the Augusta County Sheriff's Office.
Well, developing this hour, a police officer is on leave after shooting and killing a man with a knife outside of a fire station in Woodbridge, Virginia. The incident unfolded around 5 this morning in the fire station's parking lot on Davis Ford Road. Prince William County police say the man moved toward the officer and refused to drop his knife, so the police officer opened fire. The police chief speaking out earlier today.
We consider this place a home away from home here, and so when we're responding in here, we're back at the gas pump. We exhale a little bit. This is a place of safety for us.
Now, the police officer is a 2-year veteran. He's on administrative leave, as is protocol.
And an update now on a boil water advisory in Northeast DC. DC Water says they're collecting samples that impacted homes and businesses. They say the advisory will be lifted after 2 straight days of good samples. As of now, more than 2,000 customers are still being asked to boil their water before drinking it. And developing now, a D.C. man is accused of stealing mail from luxury residences all across the DMV.
Yeah, the U.S. Attorney's Office says that Abraham de la Cruz used personal information in the mail to steal from victims' bank accounts.
DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is in the newsroom now with more on how police were able to track him down. Good afternoon, Liberty.
Afternoon, Annalisa. Multiple law enforcement agencies used surveillance footage, the suspect's own Instagram posts, and cell phone tracking to identify de la Cruz. They even say he boasted about his alleged crimes in a rap video posted to YouTube.
If you listen closely to the lyrics of that song, Mr. de la Cruz states that he makes money, unfortunately, by stealing checks from the mail.
The U.S. Attorney's Office released these photos of 25-year-old Ibrahim de la Cruz. Since March, the U.S. Postal Inspection Service and other agencies began investigating a string of mail thefts from luxury residences.
And fortunately, these buildings also had great surveillance footage.
They say de la Cruz also robbed a postal worker of his arrow keys while armed with a pistol. An arrow key is a master lock for mail carriers to access cluster mailboxes, parcel lockers, and more.
And this was not the only robbery.
Investigators tied de la Cruz to mail theft of 2 apartment complexes in Northwest D.C., as well as theft from mailboxes in Virginia and Maryland. They say de la Cruz would use the information from the mail to obtain bank accounts and credit cards in other people's names. The defendant allegedly used the money to pay for tuition, rent, utilities, and cell phone bills.
He used to finance expensive clothing, jewelry, as well as finance the rental of luxury automobiles.
They are searching for additional juvenile and adult suspects who were involved. For now, in the newsroom, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you. Well, new this afternoon, we've learned the man accused of gunning down a beloved Maryland activist is actually a special police officer. Prince George's County Police say Terrell Bailey shot Cornelius McDonald outside the Jasper's restaurant in Largo on Saturday. He's been denied bond now and is facing first and second-degree murder charges. Police say they did not know each other, but were customers at the same restaurant and got into a fight outside. We're working to learn whether the suspect is still employed as a special police officer.
In the district, police are looking for this person of interest. It follows a deadly shooting at a Denny's in the Northeast. The victim is 18-year-old Jeremiah Law. He was shot inside the restaurant on Bladensburg Road on Monday. He died at the hospital. The motive of the shooting still being investigated.
410 now, new details following the sudden closure of a D.C. charter school just days before the school year.
Eagle Academy in Southeast D.C. abruptly shut down on August 20th, leaving more than 300 students without a place to go.
Yeah, D.C. News Now's Marielle Carbone is live at the Wilson Building now. And Marielle, council members are now demanding some accountability from the D.C. Public Charter School Board.
Yeah, Annalisa, they are, because there are just so many questions like how this could have happened so quickly in the first place. Now we know about 338 of those students impacted. They are in new schools, but the damage is already done as council looks to prevent this from happening again.
My daughter, her peers are still asking for their schools, still asking for their teachers, still asking for their principal.
For parent Sharnetta Boone Ruffin, the sudden closure of Eagle Academy Charter School is still heartbreaking.
This wasn't fair at all.
The process that came next.
It was extremely stressful to look for a school for my child that has special education needs in these mere days.
Thursday, D.C. Council demanding accountability from school leadership and the D.C. Public Charter School Board.
Somewhere along the line, the D.C. Public Charter School Board, Eagle Academy's board, dropped the ball.
According to district leaders, multiple red flags were missed or ignored, including declining enrollment numbers, Eagle Academy struggling with cash on hand, and the school's CEO, Joe Smith, also serving as the CFO.
Trust has been broken with the families and with the community of Ward 8. Eagle Academy has relinquished its charter and no longer exists. So where's the accountability going to be going forward?
According to the Public Charter School Board, Eagle Academy was put on its financial monitoring list in June of 2023. A year later, in July, it was put on a financial corrective action plan, giving the charter board more power over the school. But then on August 20th, Eagle Academy voted to relinquish the school's charter, closing abruptly, without any notice to the charter school board. And we did hear from the Charter School Board inside today's hearing. They say that they have taken steps so that they can have better financial oversight of the charter schools here in the district. More on how they're doing that on our website. That is DCNewsNow.com. Reporting live downtown today, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.